Hi everybody, this is just a video to go with the document that we wrote to introduce staff to their staff PCs with Windows 10. We're changing all the staff PCs over to Windows 10 and it will be slightly different, so we thought we'd introduce you to it. One thing that's different in the interface that people notice right away is the Start menu. And one of the things on the Start menu that people couldn't find at first were these documents folders and the folders that go with your user account in Windows. They're right here along the side in these white outline style icons that are very nondescript in this tiny thin line, but if you click on the expand menu button at the top, you can see all the names are still there to go with them. If you click on any of those icons, you quickly jump to your documents folder. So that's where it was hidden. Another thing that's hidden on the Start menu is the Log Off button. If you click on the power, there's no longer a log off option that shows there. Where it's hidden is under your user account icon, the top icon of your folder icons, and it's called Sign Out. Alright, just to the right-hand side of the folders are the long list of programs in Windows 10. These are apps and programs, and there's two different kinds of programs now with Windows 10. Some are app-style programs, and some are simply old-fashioned executable programs. Up at the top of this section, you'll find recently added and recently used versions, things that you've installed or used in Windows 10. And with each icon is also, if you right-click on it, a set of options where you could, for example, remove it from this Start section over here, or you could pin, if it wasn't already pinned there, you could pin it to the Start section over here. Going over one more section to the right, of course, is this section of Windows tiles, which are really just shortcuts that are surrounded by squares, and the squares are in a special color that you set up on the system. We've populated this area of tiles with things that you frequently use and that we frequently use, but like I said before, you could change them by adding more icons simply by right-clicking on anything in the long list and saying Pin to Start. Okay, so that's it for what shows up on the Start menu. So another function that was normally on the Start before that is still available is Search. And if you click on the search icon there, it pops up and you could just type in anything that you want to search for, such as Word, and you could get all of the options that are available with it. Or you could just click on the Start menu and type, and anything that you type will go into the search function. The search function has been expanded with all of the options that you could want to use for that program, such as unpin from Start, open the file location, run it as the administrator, etc. A really great new function that goes along with the Start menu is the Task View, and Task View simply gives you a timeline of everything that you have opened or worked on, including documents that you've had open, and you can just scroll through them and go easily back to any of those things. Here, for example, were some maps I was modifying. Okay, adjacent to that Task View, we've added an old-fashioned style programs pop-up menu, which gives you access to them the same way they used to look in earlier versions of Windows. I find it very comfortable. So that toolbar is actually right here. It's Programs, and if you click these two arrows, that's how you get to that pop-up menu. Alright, so there are new snap features that are built into Windows 10, whereby you can use more than two at a time. We all know the snap feature where you grab it by its title bar and hit the side of the screen, and it will fill exactly half the screen. But Windows 10, you could fill a quarter of the screen and then run and open and use 4 programs at the same time, evenly distributed on the screen, if you wanted. Okay, in the next video, it's going to be software changes to Windows 10, starting with Campus's recommended use for OneDrive.